When you design a hybrid car, there are two ways you can go about it. One is what most hybrids do: add an electric motor to a small, wheezy, four-cylinder engine to make a fairly slow car that gets awesome gas mileage. The other thing you can do is keep the gasoline engine the same, say a 310 horsepower V6, and then add on electric motors on top of that to make it go even faster. And that's exactly what Acura did with the RLX to create what they call a sport hybrid. And no, that's not an oxymoron. It's actually designed to go fast a lot more than it is to sip on fuel. Fuel economy ratings for this car aren't terrible, 28 in town and 32 on the highway. But they're not nearly as good as you'd expect from one of those slow, wheezy hybrids, the most common kind and the kind that most people think of when they think of hybrid cars. But that's not the point of this one. This car is about performance more than it is fuel economy. Aside from the added power, I love the handling on the RLX. It has Acura's super handling all-wheel drive system, which is such an appropriate name because it really does an amazing job anytime traction is in question, either on wet or icy roads or when you're pushing the limits of tire adhesion on dry roads. That could be when you're driving it on the racetrack or when you're swerving in an emergency, let's say. And since, let's be real, nobody's going to take their RLX luxury car to a track day, I see the handling as an important safety feature if you ever need to avoid getting in an accident. Beyond that, it comes standard with Acura Watch. That includes all the typical safety sensors and warnings that help today's luxury cars avoid wrecks, including collision mitigation braking, forward collision warning, cross-traffic monitor when you're backing up, and blind spot information to help you change lanes. It also includes two things that, as I see it, make the RLX as close to a self-driving vehicle as you can buy today: adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist system. When you use them both, in theory, you can let go of the steering wheel for a few seconds and let the car just drive itself. Although that's clearly not a good idea for safety reasons. The technology just hasn't evolved quite enough yet to let the driver stop paying attention. Pricing for the RLX starts under $55,000 or closer to $60,000 if you want the faster, better handling sport hybrid version.